Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy JB the Pilot, and that boy Loki a problem. Back to give y'all what y'all need. It's episode 26, man. Episode 26 of the Monster Podcast Trio, Monster Trio Podcast, whatever. Y'all know what I'm doing. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's been a long time, man. But we back. We doing what we need to do. You know. Today is a beautiful day, so if y'all hear cars, your boy JB the Pilot is outside, and I'm vibing with the weather until it gets cold. Because a couple of days ago, that shit showed up. It was real as hell outside. So
Yeah, it's freezing.
yeah, man. How's everything with you, Spence?
Solid. Enjoyed Daima like not too long ago, and then uh, spoils for 11:30 were uh, older delivery in terms of character design. Um, what else? What we got? Watched the first episode of Dada Don. Uh, this this gonna be a little doozy of an anime. It's gonna be a doozy.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's crazy right now. So I'm just trying to see how everything's gonna turn out. The anime has been the anime for the month of October has been crazy, but just since you brought it up, let's talk about Diamond. Tell me some things that you saw. You, because I know I've been hearing a lot of people say like, "Oh man, Diamond's gonna be trash. Diamond's gonna be mid. It's the kid story again. It's all that hipply hoo ha, that bullshit." But like in
Man.
real retrospect, like I didn't think it was bad. I watched both episodes. I thought it was good.
I watched both as well. I think go back to what Sean said on the TikTok. If it's Akira's idea, no matter if it's old, the twist that he's gonna put on it is
What
gonna
up,
feel
Lex?
fresh. It's gonna feel new. So, my opinion, that's exactly how it feels. We get to see a new realm that we ain't seen before. That's gonna be dope.
Gee, that shit raw as hell. Like
Yeah.
that. I'm waiting on that. I'm waiting on that. That was what we needed.
I,
I ain't
I
gonna
like
lie.
I like lore that we getting as well about the Namekians, about just the demon world in general, about even in my opinion, what it looks like we're gonna get Supreme Kai lore. So
Hey,
it's
hey,
gonna be it's
hey.
gonna be a nice what they say, how many episodes? Like
I think it's
30?
20. Yeah, 24. I think 24. It's going. I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was gonna be like a 32. Like because the first episode was like 32 minutes, but it's 23 at the end.
Yeah, the
Um,
second one, yeah. I was like, dang. I thought we
yeah.
was getting full packed episodes.
I was like, hey, I was like, that boy Akira was getting active before he had passed, man. Rest in peace, man. I know this is gonna be a great project. The fact that we getting all this lore in the first episode, I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So it was first thought of like, Demon King Piccolo. I'm like, all right, that means something. I don't know if that means, saying any like too much. But then we found out like, oh, he an alien. He from the planet Namek. I'm like, all right, so Demon King is just a title, he accumulated himself. And now it's like, no, nigga, Namekians was actually from the demon world. And it's like, all right, okay. So it's a whole new uncharted territory that we haven't even like seen. So and then it's like a supreme cat demon lord. A I almost felt like Akira was in his like he was in. You know what? That's disrespectful to say.
Akira
I see where
Akira
I see
Akira
where
got into his
I
bag
see
though.
I see where Oda got when Oda be getting into his bag about stuff that can be like, gee, that didn't mean nothing, and then he pull it back out and be like, this means completely something whole different from what you thought. Like that's what he did today. He just made Namekians go to the top of like if you're talking about racists, they just boosted themselves up.
Oh, bro, you what's his name? Nevea? What
Never,
have you? Never,
never.
bro, bro. That just being able to sit here and in first episode, he hand in the sky senses where all the Dragon Balls are, What? Calls him straight to him. They
You
still
feel me?
strong. And he said, I could change that too. And then they then made it to where it ain't just OP. He just can't keep doing it over and over again.
Right. But it's
And we
also
found out lore about how wishes can be made. Everybody don't get 3 wishes with the Earth Dragon Balls.
yeah. So that's crazy, bro. So I'm I'm excited. The I believe the second episode.
Yes, I
I want to.
finished.
All right. I'm happy that it's just not Goku and Supreme Kai.
1,000%. That's all I'm gonna say. Cause when
Hey,
because when
because
Vegeta was trying to get on and it was like, no, I'm like, come on, bro.
hey, I'm like, one thing you can do, you can give us Kid Vegeta. We had Kid Goku already, but Kid Vegeta need him.
Kid Vegeta and Piccolo hilarious. They already funny. Boy, when he told that boy Goku, Piccolo told that boy Goku, get control of the balance of your body. He said,
Mm,
Goku looked at him and said, you in control? He tried to
peace.
fly, hit a
Chop the
tree,
flags. Chop the
lumped,
flag.
hit the tree, came back up, lumped up. I was hollering. I
Trying to
bumps
flex.
lumped up.
Boy. Hey, boy.
I like
Hey.
all of that. It's like all them little details. Like he just not like GT Goku. I don't remember in GT when Goku got turned to a kid having to deal with the balance and like his depth perception or any of that when he got turned into a kid in GT. And I
Yeah.
feel like that's just the little touch of Akira that makes something that feels that is old or to us feel new because now we
Mm,
seeing Goku have to uh he has to struggle with fighting and flying in a way because he's not the same size and it's
yep.
affecting his style to the point where he went and he got his staff back.
Yeah. And I think for that, you just Goku already the strongest motherfucker in the verse. We know he's strong as hell. He just got through giving Buddha business,
Hey,
and it's like, what
Demon
more
King.
did you want from him? You know what I'm saying? Like the only way you could limit Goku in a way is by being a kid, because it like if this is placed in between the end of Z and then Super,
Which is
he
what my
can't be
question
strong.
was.
He can't be stronger than Super Saiyan God. So
No.
he has to be somewhere in that realm of strong as hell and Super Saiyan. And I think we're gonna get. I think what I love about it is it's giving the Super Saiyan transformation a little bit more time to shine than in recent times. Because all you go to now is Super Saiyan Blue and Ultra Instinct, and it's just like, hey, fuck Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan don't
Yeah.
mean shit no more.
Yeah. They definitely, and it's funny because I just watched last night, just watched the episode of Super where Goku had lost the Super Saiyan God energy and he was just regular Super Saiyan and he was still out there like trying to get Beerus that go to the point where every so often he did like a little flash punch that made they pop Beerus with and Beerus was like, wait, hold on, wait a minute, like you
Oh
ain't even
my
supposed to
daddy.
be able to touch me. So it's like just being able to see that is super in the beginning, and now we have the in between of Z and Super right now with
Yeah.
Daima and seeing what Goku himself had to struggle with going, and even Vegeta and Piccolo and them as well. What they had to struggle with in between there, because I've always wondered, like, was y'all just chilling in between Z and Super, and just
Kicking
like
it.
not doing nothing, eating, training, eating, training.
That's it. And Vegeta and Goku got his first win on screen.
Vegeta and Goku was throwing hands. That was dope in the beginning.
Hey,
I ain't expect to see that one.
Goku won that time, boy.
Yeah, he got him. He
He
got
got
him.
that. He got that. That. If everybody say did Goku ever beat Vegeta on screen,
Yep.
there it go. There it go.
That Kamehameha and he instant
Stuck his.
transmission mid.
Yeah.
Who?
He was getting busy, getting busy, my boy.
Man,
Gee.
they was going crazy. Now, can I pose you a question that it intrigued me soon as towards the end of the episode when we see Glorio of episode
Mm,
two of Daima, when we see Glorio says he's a servant of the third world Demon King. Now,
mm,
are we talking an instance where we have multiple Demon King? Because if you notice, King Goma's title is Supreme Demon King. So, are we saying that we have other smaller Demon Kings now that we may or may not have to worry about? Uh, now I don't think we'll touch all of that in this small series, but is there a possibility that they may hint at the or acknowledge the fact that these other demon kings do exist?
I think that we're gonna definitely dive deep into it. I think, and it's crazy because it's like it's three Dragon Balls and it's three Demon Kings. I think each one of them is going to be tied to not say that specific Dragon Ball, but it's like their lore is going to be tied to that whatever.
Yeah,
Their realm is going to be the like, okay, we worship, well, not say worship or whatever like that, but I think it's going to be tied into the Dragon Ball space. I think that the three Demon Kings are the ones it's probably one Demon King that y'all like they may have to fight, and it's going to take that probably take Goku and Vegeta to go to like they max abilities and like take them to a real fight.
do we get
Uh,
do we get fusion dance Gogeta? Maybe in this series, maybe possibly. I ain't gonna go as far as saying kid form, but
Like it might be a
maybe.
kid. It may be a kid form. You never know. Because also too, Sean, he spoiled it at Collecticon.
Yeah, he did.
His voice returns a bit towards the end. So, uh, me, I'm I was hearing news that Vegeta getting Super Saiyan 3, and I want to see
I
that.
heard about that. All of that.
Yeah.
All of that.
So
I'm also interested in learning more about the Namekians as well in terms of because the power, just that sheer power that Never had, and then acknowledging that Piccolo knows who this man is and he's
yeah,
legendary.
but and that's what. But and see, you know how anime creators, manga creators always are. You need the nigga that can explain shit with you. That's Piccolo. Piccolo always explaining everything. Like Supreme Kai, like yeah, he got some lure. He understand. He has an intelligence, but when it comes to explaining shit in a whole sense, that's Piccolo. Piccolo gonna be like, oh, this power is this, or this comes from that, or this has this. So when Piccolo was like, oh, I heard about him. Who the fuck did you hear about it from? Pick. Who you hear from?
I know.
Pick don't talk to nobody on earth. That nigga drink water all day. Who you talking to?
I think it's this gonna be the pull. I just think it's one of them things that uh the Namekians in general like are very secretive. On top of when he fused with Kame and Nail and the original like King Piccolo went from Dragon Ball. Uh, I feel like all of that knowledge is shared, and when he says that, it's not necessarily the Piccolo we know, but it's definitely pulling from one of those two other entities inside of him as well. Uh, so which I think that's dope too, but
Mm,
because a lot of people forget that Kami was older, and so all his knowledge is at a different level. And with Piccolo, with him fusing with Piccolo and becoming younger, and then them getting whatever knowledge Nail had, which I don't think Nail had much knowledge, but
No, man, you gotta when you protect Guru, man,
You gotta learn something.
you gotta know some shit. If you the sole
So,
fucking destined protector of this nigga, you gotta know some shit.
so I
This
feel
nigga been
like he's pulling from one of them in terms of knowledge, and he just been holding on to stuff himself because let's keep it a being. It's been no reason for us to really know about any of these things as of yet. At least we don't know. Like, dang, but we could have used this then, or we could have used this then. But right now, in terms of Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, we've had no reason to know any of the information. Uh, and I hope we don't get people trying to deep dive and being like, "So you're telling me they found all of this out in Daima and we didn't have any of this information in Super?" No, bro. Like, I don't want none of that right now. Let's just focus on the fact we got this lore. This story is building up and it's building up good.
Mhm.
Next stop is Demon Realm. Uh, and then later on, for right now, we Supreme Kai, Glorio, Goku. Later on, I'm gonna say about episode 5, 6, Vegeta, Piccolo, and Bulma on their way too.
Mhm.
And it's gonna be exciting. I didn't think that I was gonna, and it wasn't because of what people said. I didn't think I was gonna mess with it, but I liked it from top to bottom. Like both episodes, there's so many things we could like pick on. Like the first thing that come to my mind after seeing the first episode and then the beginning of the second episode, Mr. Popo a hoe.
Oh,
Mr.
oh,
Popo is a hoe.
you want some
Folks,
juice?
you get what? He said, we got a problem. You want some juice? What?
He told him you got a problem.
Then when Dende a baby, he hold Dende. Folks just muff Mr. Popo, like, get out of here. And he roll.
Gee, I don't know if you ever seen like a this episode, but they like shot a Kamehameha beam at this nigga, and this nigga ate it.
So, like,
Bro.
what's up, bro?
Yeah, bro. I'm like, hey, what happened to that? I'm OG Dragon Ball people know that. I'm like, what happened? What happened? Why my man's a hoe? He got retconned into a bitch.
My man stuttered when he said it too. That's what made me mad. Like,
You want some juice?
You want some juice? Bro.
Do you
Why
want
you
some
got
juice?
hospitality?
Yeah. Why you so
Like,
nice? The man just took your savior.
but then too at the same time, well, nah, then they tried to stop him when he was getting ready to say did G. My man's do we know his brother's name yet?
The Getsu.
Yeah, Degetsu. Chop the hell out of Dende.
Yeah.
Dende tried to stop me. Just sing him.
Chief.
I'm
Yeah.
gay.
Yeah. Hold up. Hold up. Is that the kind of shit we on today? Is that the kind of shit we on today?
I was shocked. Dude. Oh, like I know we all over the place, but I'm just excited about what I just watched. Like the disrespect Mr. Satan getting is hilarious. They said, he said, I'm Mr. Satan. He's like, I know exactly what to do. Piccolo and Vegeta just walked off on folks. Like,
I'm not trying to hear that shit.
yeah,
You ain't trying to hear that. Look, ain't nobody trying to hear that shit, Ray.
They saw, they saw black dude, Puerto Rican dude, Afro.
Chief. And that's crazy. I thought this nigga was white the whole entire time. Y'all done turned Hercule into a Hispanic.
My mama, he Puerto Rican.
Gee. Gee. Paying half Mexican, half Puerto Rican, half saying.
Bucks, 100% Vanessa. Yeah, I know exactly what to do. Vegeta Piccolo said, Get the fuck get out of here. Go
Hey,
on.
G, if you don't go sit your bitch ass down, G, and
I
it's
ain't never
crazy.
seen, and it's like it's crazy. I ain't never seen Vegeta and Piccolo like do that to somebody. Like,
G was, it's the two smartest motherfuckers.
you don't know nothing.
I'm like, bro, shut the fuck up, nigga. Nigga, we the
I
reason why the Earth saved, nigga.
I can't. This finna be, and I'm gonna go ahead and assume as well that somewhere towards the end we gonna get about two more like of them 30-minute joints because that first
You,
episode I was like, all right now. I
but
looked
I
at the
think
clock.
it was 32 minutes because it did a whole bunch of recapping. Like, niggas would have
Oh,
been
and then
pissed.
beginning with the magic monitor.
Niggas would have been pissed if it had been 23 episodes and it was just the first 10 minutes was recap. Boy, I'd have been ready to box. What is you talking about?
They did.
Hey, I
They
was looking at that shit when because right after like the last, I think the last rewind or whatever like that, they go to the eye catcher. I say, oh hell no. Hey, I say we didn't just spend the whole shit just recap.
he was setting the mood, letting us know this the time period we in. We right here. When we start, like when they started going through it in the beginning, I'm like, bro. But I do remember him saying, or Akira saying, that this was his way of trying to get like the younger generation into Dragon Ball, into what it is. So they gave us a quick recap of what we need to know, and without so they don't really have to go back and watch, only if they want to. And if y'all want to go watch Super, because this ain't gonna affect Super. This ain't gonna affect you. You're not gonna have, and so with him making it this way, I was okay. But when he got to the Boo thing, and I'm like, dang, we still on Big Boo, we still on Manjin Boo, and he was looking on the magic monitor. He say, "Wait, I lost him." I was like, interesting. And then next thing you know, boom, fast forward, we getting adult Boo. I don't even know what they call that version of Boo. It's just Boo.
Super Bowl.
Yeah, when we get Super Boo, I'm like, oh, okay, so we passed that now. That's cool. So they was looking back, and the current is right after that. I was like, okay, cool. Because if we were starting from Manjin, I'm like, bro. And then they said something interesting. Are they Manjin? And he's like, nah, their ears not pointy. Look at their nose. He's like, nah, look at their ears. And I was like, is we finna get more like Manjin boos? Like this, it's a plethora of things that this guy. I also what the Tamagotchi the three you digs guarding the demon realm Dragon Balls. I'm trying to see what's up.
I think we mistakenly fight them.
I'm fine. I need it.
I
Hands.
think I think the animation gonna be like.
Yeah, no.
That's why One Piece on the break.
One. I knew exactly why they was on the break. Once I sat for a little bit, I said, "Ain't Daima coming out?" I can't. Oh, okay. Okay, I
That's a
get it.
lashing. That's a paddling.
The gay that gay. That's his passing gift to his friend. You getting the shine, my boy.
Hey, listen. He say, "Hey, I'm not finna fuck around and play with none of you boys. None of you boys. Y'all finna get all this. Y'all finna get these hands. Y'all finna get these Super Saiyan fights. Y'all like all the Vegeta fans. He finna get his shine. I hope he get his shine. Please, please let him win against somebody.
I'm gonna. This is what I'm gonna say.
I don't want a big bad. I don't want a big bad villain. I want like how it.
No,
You know how
this is what I think. I think them three, each one of our dogs get one, and they like three different levels, and so it's kind of similar to a One Piece fight and how their levels and strength
yeah,
of
that's what I was gonna go say. Like,
yeah,
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 where my nigga Hohan at though? That nigga Hohan over there
yeah.
studying.
He, my boy, probably a kid too.
Yeah, he's still raw as hell as a kid. He the strong. currently he should be the not strongest, but the second strongest or third strongest. Because he got the ultimate form.
But this my point. Okay. Krillin kind of stated it in the episode, I think first episode. He said, okay, we've only changed on the outside, not the inside. You feel me? That strength all there. So all that we done talked about it. We think Vegeta gonna go Super Saiyan 3. So all that strength is still there. So right now, that nigga third strongest. He over Piccolo right now. I don't care what
Yeah, no,
nobody got to say.
bro. Okay, so listen. I just want people to know. Until Dragon Ball Super from Z, like I ain't gonna say. Let me be clear about where I'm saying in Super. Until the superhero movie, Piccolo was fodder. Piccolo was fodder.
Damn,
Piccolo was cheeks the whole entire time. Piccolo couldn't.
He's damn near that in that movie. He's just a plot device. I don't even want to say about that.
Like after he had that magnificent ass fight with 17, he was getting watched by Imperfect Cell, watched by Perfect Cell. Then when the Boo arc comes, this nigga freezes up against the Supreme Kai. He freezes up, quit the match. We come to find out the Supreme Kai, he even bigger of a bitch than we thought. This nigga worry about niggas with power level. This nigga Vegeta one-shot this nigga that he was saying that he was spearing. So Piccolo, huff until Super. Until somebody say, hey man, why y'all did the only black man in the fucking Dragon Ball Z verse like that?
Not claiming Mr. Popo on my day.
No, nigga. That nigga is what? Damn. It's something racist as fuck that Mr. Popo represents. Okay, but you ain't have to do that.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, somebody found. Yeah. I vaguely remember what you're talking about. I don't know none of the verbiage about it, but yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I'm like I said, it's a lot of questions still. I'm excited. Got something weekly to watch again. Don as well. I gotta finish episodes 2 and 3 though, but that first episode, I had to stop Don just so I could watch Daima. That was the only reason I stopped.
Hey man, hey, I don't know what you doing, man, but you need to go watch. We should be watching that shit right now together. You should unblur your fucking background and let me look at you. Face the TV. Let me look at you watch that shit. Cause that shit right there, decent as hell.
You could just pull it up and pull it on the screen.
No, how about you pull it up on your?
I'm not doing all that.
Because at this point, I
wasn't expecting it. I wasn't expecting
Don
it.
Is decent as hell. Don is decent as hell. I ain't gonna lie.
I wasn't expecting it to be that. I tried to let me get the first chapter out the way before I watched episode 1.
Right.
But I couldn't because I think it was like 70 pages.
So I say when I first watched this show, I ain't gonna lie, I was like, hey, what the hell is going on in this bitch? First episode when Fo was like, I'm like, damn, is he finna like do that to her in the beginning of the whatchamacallit?
So then I'm like, put out, shorty.
I say I'm
looking at the belt.
Hey, slow down, Mochismo. We not trying to do that, say. So I was like,
slow. Blue face dance.
Yeah. So I'm like, bro, slow down. That man say, hey, pull that. He did. She tried to kick this man, and he ended up beating her ass. I'm like, oh no, he not gonna beat her ass and do that. So he just walked off. I'm like, okay, this ain't shit like Goblin Slayer. Lord and behold. What? Boy.
Be the ghost. First thing out her mouth. I'll let you suck on my teeth if you let me gobble that weenie. I said, what? and then said it again. I said, all right, bro. All right,
Um,
bro.
so I'm like, that's what we doing here? Like, is that what we doing here? Then girl get abducted. These niggas just started. I'm what in the tentacle hentai shit is this?
It was, she was crazy.
I say, bro, what the fuck is going on? And so, gee, when it seemed like, oh, I'm like, where is the help coming from? Because I don't see it. Well, I was like, this me. I'm like, oh shit, not another Goblin Slayer.
I said, Shorty finna get that done too. It's that first episode had me. I knew I was in the crib by myself. Had me looking like it's somebody
They gonna be
watching
saying you
me
watching.
watch this
Yeah,
thing.
you gonna be watching that freak shit.
This ain't. I promise you, B. I promise you, this ain't what you think it is. It's just. I
Just the
promise you.
first episode blues when they just try out anything. You be like, hey, what the fuck? Shit never happened again in the fucking story ever.
Shorty, that was crazy. She get the aliens freaky. Give me your banana, you banana thief. Give me your banana. I'm what?
They trying to take it. They trying to take full wingding. What's up with the wingding taking?
I'm still
Like,
stuck because at the end of the first episode, I just remembered he's cursed. The ghost got his weenie until he uncursed. So right now, where I'm at, folks walking in draws, no weenie.
just wait till you see the next episode.
I know, but like, dude,
Gee, the thing that I'm really tripping about is this last episode. They set up something and just stop. I just like, bro, you can't fucking do that. Now I gotta fucking wait till next week. Come on, bro. No.
that's exactly what they gonna do. Oh yeah, you gonna be back. We gonna
Hmm.
see you later.
Oh man.
They 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 hit you with the here go a platter of delicious morsels. Cover that bitch up and leave. I'ma fuck with you.
Yeah, G, bro. I'm so. Oh my god. If I say that's the one thing that probably like kind of pissed me off a little bit. That was it. That was it right there. That was it.
I'm finna. I'm over here looking up just to see if a new episode come on tonight or if the third episode is the new episode.
I hope not. I hope it come out Sunday.
Oh wait, no, go back. Uh, uh, let's look it up. I know we got a little episode. Nah. It comes out on Thursdays. The third episode was the newest episode.
Ah!
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. So I mean, we definitely gonna I'm definitely gonna have to drop a tiki talk or something.
hey, let you know too. Why? So I went ahead and went to go pick up the manga because I couldn't fucking wait.
You mean you read it in the app? You gotta stop. You
Hey,
gotta stop.
hey, bro, I was so pissed with that drop. I was like, hey, can you let me know what's going on? I said, all right, something, because it's like the with the opening and everything like that. I'm still lost because I'm like, what the fuck is the any of that shit? Who is these people?
Yeah, they I gotta watch the stuff because I know I can't we can't even have the full convo. And you know we gotta do the thing and just endure the first episode. We gotta tell moms. And we just gotta get through the first episode.
I mean, I can get through the first episode because it's not like I'm watching Goblin Slayer. Like watching Goblin Slayer, you literally got to go watch that shit over again. Like I don't have to watch that shit. Like nothing's gonna happen. Goblin Slayer, they put that shit right there to you raw. It was like, take it. And I'm just like,
I still ain't never finished the first episode.
Bro, I finished the first episode. Mind you, what's crazy? This was like, it was the exact like meme of when you show your parents the anime that you watch.
Yeah, yeah.
G,
I remember all the memes.
My dad was like, "What the fuck is this?" And I'm like, "Pops, this is my first time ever seeing this show in my life. G, I don't know what's going on, dog. I'm just as astounded as you." G, I had to call Corey and tell him, G, don't ever recommend me no anime ever in your life, boy.
Hey, I'm man. I got that joy back again for anime now. I've been missing it. I've been missing it like outside of One Piece but these two right here, they done did it. I'm disappointed from what I've been hearing about season 2 of Blue Lock. They might have pulled the Promised Neverland and this not even Promised Neverland. Sorry, because that was more story than animation. They might have pulled the 7 Deadly Sins and effed up this animation on season 2 of Blue Lock. Like, gang, I'm gonna tell you, and this gonna hit you.
I gotta get that shit. I gotta get that shit.
This gonna let me tell you how bad they messed up. This gonna hit you right here. They said season 2. Now I'm gonna bring it back. Detective Conan's episode where they had something about soccer had better animation in it for their soccer scene than the anime about soccer.
I mean, Detective Conan, one of them animes, though. You know that.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, for something to not be about soccer and their soccer animation be better than yours, and I'm just talking in terms of season 2. Season 1's animation was phenomenal. From what I'm hearing is they took that dip, like what was that, season 3 of 7 Deadly Sins, where they animation just all the way down. Like it's like that level type of dipping from what I'm hearing. So I've been refraining from trying to watch. But other than that, it's season 2 is Shangri-La Frontier. I gotta finish season 1. I'm nowhere near done. I was trying to put y'all on. Let's just say I like Faith and Works. I like Dragon.
It was. Was it? Ain't that the one with folk putting the drawers on his head or something like that?
What?
Shangri-La, whatever, Frontier.
No, he is a bird. He got a bird head with drawers on. But
okay, that's what it is.
It's one of them joints like similar to Sword Art Online. So he's in a like virtual realm. He ain't stuck or nothing as far as I know, and I was like 7 episodes in. He just in there. So he was like let me cut through some of his stuff. He's a person who's like a garbage hunter. So he looks for really bad games and tries to beat them. And so then somebody told him, the lady at the game store was like, hey, how about you try something different instead of trying to be the best at terrible games, try to be the best at a good game. And
we got a comment.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I was reading. I like Dragon Ball Daima, but I'm waiting on Black Clover. Is that coming back?
If Black Clover is coming back, I need it. Hey, one of the hardest moments in anime history is luck in the black. Oh, my mama pulling up for Finraw. Oh, my daddy. Hey, they said, take one more step and we'll kill you. I said, damn. I said, all right, boys. My boys pulled up. I say, that shit was almost as hard as a pull up as a straw has pulled up for somebody. Like, that's the pull up right there.
They did say, I do vaguely remember. Let's call. Let's give it a. What'd he say? Yeah, that's what he
Fact.
said. Facts. Let's get us a Google real quick. See if we can get a inkling of like what's going on with Black Clover.
Have you been like keeping up what's going on in the manga?
No, but I know vaguely of some things, but I just didn't fact check them.
Hey man, that shit is crazy. Oh, 2025. Well, I
Yeah,
got
they
that's a
see.
Reddit.
No, it just got greenlit.
Okay,
It might be released between the end of this year and next year.
okay, okay. So we in for some shit. We in for some shit.
Yeah, I vaguely because I watched all the anime and the anime stopped at a point where I was kind of it's like dang near another training thing type stuff.
Hmm. Nah, man, I can't wait to see what Asa do. Like, bro, it's so fucked up that they gave this dude like Julius is Asta dad. Hey, that should be crazy. That should be crazy as hell.
I know about the two. Yeah, yeah, I
Hey,
know about that. Yeah,
nah, but it's so fucked up. They end on this dude like doing the demon they did the binding whatever the binding vow or some shit like that. Not no binding vow because that's Jujutsu Kaisen. But they did something where the demon now the slave for the person whatever. And after that, fucking shit goes off. I say, oh yeah, you motherfuckers are crazy. I said, how y'all gonna give us the power up and then all right, we done for a minute. I fucking forgot.
had the little movie on Netflix and they ain't really.
No, that's I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't trying to watch the movie, especially if it wasn't going. I mean, if it added to the plot, I believe like
I don't know what it added to. I know like they the former Wizard Kings got resurrected and they had to box them niggas.
okay, so throwing hands with the Wizard King felt like fucking an hour and 30 minutes. Cool, shit, huff as hell. Get back to the real shit where my boy at.
You gotta ask your OG watched it. I know that.
No, she did. And she said it was good, but we on a different playing field when it comes to shit.
I just know for her that mean the fights was busting.
The devil fights word lit. Oh my god. So, G, when you gonna finish watching? When you gonna go? You gonna after this? You gonna go watch
Most
Don the
likely.
Don? You
Most
gonna
likely.
finish? You gonna text me, folks, and be like, "Hey, look at this shit, Jay. That shit crazy."
I,
Speaking of One Piece, you know they celebrated their 25th anniversary today.
One Piece?
Mm-hmm. The anime.
That's wow. I felt like there was something else celebrating their anniversary. I just can't remember.
Shit, I don't know. One Piece.
It might have been a game. I don't know. It might have been a game I'm playing. Uh, Congratulations, One Piece. Happy anniversary.
Yeah, man. They say it. Episode 1, I'm Luffy, the man who's gonna be the king of the pirates, aired October 20th, 1999. That's crazy to think about. Like, nigga, I was 7.
It would have been dope if the other wit joint was ready to roll and it would have dropped that day. It would have dropped the same day. That'd have been cold. That'd have been cold.
I think they need to save up.
No,
I think
I'm
they need to.
fine with waiting. I just said that shit would have been cold. Even if you go wait till next year to drop that and do
Mm,
that if that's what they want to do.
okay. One Piece is good, but I'm a One Punch kind of guy. One Punch is decent as hell too. One Piece is cold, man. I ain't gonna be one of those fans to tell you like, hey man, fuck whatever you watch and watch One Piece. One Piece is that shit. Shit,
Hey,
if you
watch
sit back
you
and
shit. That's
you
all I'm
watch what
saying.
you fuck with it. That's it. One Punch Man, that shit, the funniest shit that I've seen in my life. But that shit also top tier when it comes to those fucking fights. Boy, them fights something serious on One Punch Man. I just need them to get. I don't know what's going on in Japan, so I can't speak to it. But I feel like a lot of people will spend that bread on these shows, and they need to bring them back. If you bring the shows back, I got you.
I think One Punch come out next year though. Top of
See,
next year.
but how long ago was that for the last anime?
I don't know. I ain't caught up. I only watched season 1.
My point. Like it's a lot. I don't know. I think they rolling in Dodo G like where it's to a point where they don't care. It's yeah, we can put out something when we feel like.
I don't think it's that. I think that these dang on studios, man, the demand for anime is so high, and there's so many other different anime now that's getting greenlit because people trying to hop on the train because it's not only popular in Japan now, you got it popular in the West, which is out here in America and Canada, like. And so now the demand is so high that all these other studios, you can't even give like an anime to a smaller studio because they probably already got an anime that they need to sit here and do because it just got greenlit. And I feel like that's really the biggest holdup. They got to stop certain anime to try to, okay, let's pump out this one. That's why we're seeing so many 12 episoders now instead of
Yeah,
getting.
that shit, and
That's why we getting that now because it's just the demand is so high and these studios got to work all over the place. And once once the studio get a good anime, other people come like, hey, you need to animate my story. Like which studio? Who else? Who Toei? Toei got 2 of the biggest anime in the world. And they literally have to put the money maker on hold so they could work to get their other boy back right.
and G. But the thing about it is, if Toei want to make the money that they trying to make, to be able to have I think so many people would be all in on certain things if they just let the shackles go. They just have to let the shackles go and give those people better conditions. If you get those people better conditions, stop holding that money at the top, distribute it out, make those working conditions a little bit better for those animators, and make that demand on so that demand won't be as serious. You'll be good. You got
animators.
Or that too, or have multiple motherfuckers in the room putting that magic together.
I am fine with taking a break from one uh and working on some other stuff just cause hey, the way Egghead was going, that the amount of heat they was giving us, and we ain't even got to like the fire of Egghead yet. We ain't even got to all the super cold stuff in Egghead yet. Do I? Yeah, 100%. They took a loss, to a degree when it comes to Akira, but I think while yes, there is some grieving going on, I think to go back to Pilot's point is it's surely on the companies. Like, but I'm happy that they're doing this once again. To go to my point is that they ain't trying to just give us. They could easily give us crap. They could easily just give us mid
I think they're trying to
animation.
find quality anime.
Yeah, and
They're
that's my
just trying to
point.
find quality shit that sticks.
I personally like. I'm glad they're not gonna half-ass One Piece or half-ass Daima just to be like, hey, to get the bread to put it out. Same thing with Hunter x
Yep.
Hunter. He started feeling his stuff was getting stale, so he stopped.
No, that shit was also too help. That shit was helpful concerns for him. Totagashi
Yeah,
go. His fucking back was like the demand of the shit that he was trying to do. They had this nigga hunched back over. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'm gonna answer that because Raditz was my favorite character, one of my favorite characters back in the day. I used to main with Raditz ass on fucking Budokai 1, 2, and 3. But Todagashi health, man, and that's why I was saying these conditions and these demands of the workers that they have. Like, as you notice, like Oda needed to fucking get surgery on his eyes. Like, although everybody get, some, deterioration with their eyesight. But if you need to a point where you need surgery to continue to do the job that you've been doing for over years, it must be some kind of condition that you in that you know that work calls. So we gotta be more cognizant. They need to be more cognizant, not we, because we as fans are going to enjoy what we're going to enjoy. It's going to be some people that's going to be out there that's going to try to be different and say, oh, this shit ain't good, this shit ain't this ain't that, this. But it's like, bro, whatever, nigga. You going to still watch that shit at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And so, like, with the whole Akira Toriyama passing, doesn't mean they got to stop Dragon Ball, because Dragon Ball still got stories that fucking need to be, like, dealt with. If the man himself said Toyotaro is the fucking successor and he's the person that's up next for the Dragon Ball, let's believe in his vision. Because if you really want to be honest, this nigga created a whole different fan-made series called Dragon Ball AF, if anybody really know. And that's really how Akira picked his ass up, because some of the shit that he had in there, he was like, damn, that shit good enough. That's something he would do. Not saying he gonna be the exact same person, but he has the ability to make great fights, great stories. Even right now, one of the most not famous, but one of the most popular transformations was created by him, which was Ultra Ego. Every nigga in the fucking world want to see Ultra Ego on a motherfucking game. Niggas would pay DLC money out the ass if they knew Ultra Ego was coming to a fucking game near you.
I'll tell you right now, for those who have Sparking Zero, it is not in the first DLC. I know it's in the first DLC. You can touch base on that Raditz Goku in the comments. My answer is not the same.
Hey, G, boy. Look, I want all the Saiyans to come back to fight Black Frieza. Like,
that'll be hard. I like that. I like that. That's hard.
Like I know he building up his army right now. I know Frieza know he like, hey, only two niggas that I wanna fight is Goku and Vegeta. I want some shit where it's like you bring Cooler back into the story, make Cooler a canon character. Cooler come say, hey, listen, I'm gonna work with my brother. They do them whole Metal Cooler shit, so whatever. Like, that's his path. So he a tier underneath Frieza, but he's somewhere still strong. All of Saiyans, fuck Nappa. Nappa, keep his ass in hell. Raditz, bring my boy back. My nigga need to get Super Saiyan. He can get Super Saiyan 3 and his head just be long as hell and it just dragging on the ground. If they do some, man, I don't see it being a brother versus brother type thing. I mean, I think they'll be training together, because it's like Raditz will see himself be like, hey, if his low class brother can reach this height, his ass could do that shit too with some proper training. And that's what I think. But yeah, like, I want to see all of it.
In my opinion, I don't care how hard Raditz train in terms of the whole Goku versus Raditz thing in the comments. Raditz gonna get his ass folded like a omelet.
Because he light years. He like them niggas are light years away. Like, Goten and Trunks are whooping Raditz ass with one finger.
Facts. Train all you want to, hyperbolic time chamber ain't enough. Just somebody who at this point is training with the gods.
That's why I'm gonna miss Dragon Ball Heroes, because Super Dragon Ball Heroes, man, they gave you fan service like a motherfucker. They was like, what it would look like to see fucking Super Saiyan Raditz versus this nigga Turles, and I'm just like, gee, that shit was cold. But like, even shit like that, you had fans that were sitting there watching that shit as if it was canon to the story
on YouTube.
Even though all that shit was just 8 minutes of fights. So I think they got the cachet, the bread, the gusto to do all that shit. Hey, but But we need to talk about your name.
Oh, Loki, man. I don't even know what to start with and if you guys don't know, we are transitioning from our Dragon Ball Daima and slight Dadadan talk into our One Piece. Wow.
Hey man,
Okay. We got the spoils for 11:30 that I read the summary and I saw the official scan. And spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. We got official non-silhouetted reveal of Loki, the man who we heard about 600 episodes ago. Maybe a little less than that. Heard
hey,
about him.
I
Ain't
ain't
no
gonna
way.
cap to you, guys.
You ain't
I
got
ain't gonna
that.
cap.
You
I
ain't
ain't
talk,
gonna
that's not
cap to.
no devil fruit. Tell you that.
Yeah, no, we got 2 weeks before we find that shit out. But I ain't gonna cap that dude. Oda funny as hell. Like Oda, Oda funny as fuck. Let me go see what the fuck. That this motherfucker Oda. This motherfucker Oda. That's funny as hell.
This finna make me mad because it's a point that Kaido, well, I don't want to say Big Mom because she's still pop, but Kaido and Loki got two of the ugliest silhouettes in One Piece history. Coldest character design. What we got for my boy, what we got for my boy, my man's who was at God Valley. I'm why my Rocks. What we got for my boy Rocks? Gonna let me know right now. But Rocks design finna piss me off. He
You
ain't
think
finna
so?
look he ain't finna look like no type of badass, bro. He's just gonna
Nigga,
be because his silhouette is more of a scarier looking like he kind of his silhouette reminds me of Dragon.
this shit remind me of Douglas Bullet.
That too. It one of the two because of how the hair is. And it's like if his design is like that, and I got pretty much big blobs for Loki and Kaido, and then they came out the way that they looking, like if we ever get rocks, which we're bound to, but if we ever get rocks for real,
Mm.
I I don't know.
This nigga
That
Oda funny as hell with the silhouettes though. I ain't gonna lie, that shit funny as hell. The fact that like this nigga that we got right now, it's not the nigga that was displayed back in Whole Cake Island.
not at all.
That shit funny.
Not at nowhere near. Like got me. Well, who was the one who rejected him? Not Lola.
Yeah, it's like bitch.
It was Lola. And I looking at her, and I looked at
Folks,
her. I said, "Huh?
pause, folks. Pause, folks.
Oh, for sure." But
Pause, folks. Slow down. But I get what you mean. Bitch, you got the all. You got the all.
the mitigated gall.
You
Um,
had you had the audacity.
I said,
All right, brother. Take it easy, man. Appreciate you sliding through. Come through next time Saturday. We're gonna be talking about that shit, all that shit.
it's so much. Like I know we just talking about character design because that's just the biggest news right now from the spoils is that design. We can also talk about the fact that if I'm not mistaken, that Loki is the first person to address Luffy as king. Correct?
No,
Who's the other person?
he didn't address him as a king.
I'm listening.
No, I'm saying he just didn't address him as a king.
Cause I'm
What's today? Saturday. I'm waiting on the whatchamacallit, the full scans, the official to come out. But I don't think that he called him king. I know what he told him was he gonna be the sun god that's gonna take over the world. Some shit like that.
He said that about himself.
Hmm.
Now, can we get? Is there any? Because once again, you know me, I don't really read these scans. I don't really read the scans. Um, did we get any verbalage as to he tried to steal something or something like that? I'm not sure.
He killed his
Uh,
fucking daddy.
and this is the truth, or is it rumored, or is that something we might?
Okay, so he tells him, I'm Luffy. I'm the man who's gonna be king of the pirates. He says king, but when he says king, it's more of a like a thinking. It's more of like a king. And he's like, where is this place? He's like, where is this place? Who are you? And then this is what he tells them. This is the war land, the mighty kingdom of Elbaf. They say it's the birthplace of war. I am the sun god who will bring about the end of the world. Loki. So I
That's
think
very
he was.
ironic.
I think he got Conqueror's hockey, and he gonna challenge Luffy. Luffy can't beat him because Luffy can't beat up all the giants yet.
I'm not even thinking about. My head is like, gee, how many people Luffy gonna fight? That's just 8 times bigger than him.
This is what One Piece is about. Little niggas fighting big niggas.
Cause
What Luffy like 5'9" in real life?
no, they said no. I think they said 5'5", 5'6". I think
How tall is Luffy? They searched it up for me. He 5'9".
I think it's barely me,
Gee,
barely.
what's up with the 5'9"? Because this nigga Goku's 5'9" too.
The average height.
Like, all
They,
right,
they just it's the average height of a man for the most part in the 90s.
okay.
Um, that's funny, though.
What you think gonna happen with this boy though, man?
It's a litany. I don't know, bro. I don't want Luffy to pull no Goku. I'll tell you that.
What you think gonna
Don't
happen?
don't free this nigga. Don't
He
break them
definitely
chains.
he definitely finna break this chain.
I don't want him to.
Because Luffy gonna say, I don't give a fuck if as long as you don't want to be
Don't
king of the
fuck with my
pirates.
people. Yeah, don't fuck with my people. Don't be king of the pirates. You cool with me.
He gonna free him.
Maybe he can't break the chains.
He can't break the chains because, well,
I'm talking
it might
about
be.
Luffy.
Well, no, I think what's his name can't break him.
Loki. No, for sure he can't because he would have been up if he could. But I'm maybe that's something that happens is that he can't break the chains, and Luffy go off trying to figure out how can I help get something to break these chains.
Do you think that they got? Do you think they have a third brother?
Third, if you're trying to say Harujin, and how you say his name is his
Yeah,
brother.
Hiruden. Hiruden
Yeah,
is his, so Hiruden is Loki's brother. Do you think they have a third brother?
a lot of people would like to believe that that's Thor.
Yeah, because I'm like, where's Thor at?
Uh, as we know, Odin is possibly dead.
But
Uh,
his dad name was King Harold, so it wasn't Odin. But it could be Harold, Odin, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So you let me know,
Um,
man. What you thinking? I think that this shit gonna be. I think it's gonna be a twist where
I'm trying to
Loki,
think. That's where my mind is. I'm trying to figure out what I think the twist
Loki.
is.
So everything we get is hearsay. Loki didn't kill his dad because then, like just off back, Luffy would have sensed that he was a bad person. He's not a bad person. We didn't get that from him. Like that wasn't the vibe. He all he said was he was strong and incredible. I think Loki has a skew vision now because the world had they traded on him, and his brother is the reason why.
So you think Thor is the?
They're gonna make Thor evil.
I also want to point out the fact too that in character design, Loki's missing a eye, or at least it's patched up, right? It has like a patch over one of his eyes.
And that
Uh,
probably could be a king to what his devil fruit might be, my boy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
yeah, yeah. So I was getting into some Norse mythology is that Odin is missing an eye. Odin missing an eye is like an important thing in terms for power. So it might go into mythical. Oh shoot, mythical Zoan, not mythical. Are we? Can we get our first mythical not like Zoan out of this?
No,
Because
no, it's only few types of fruit. It's only three types of fruits, and I ain't never heard of no mythical Logia.
Loki, but that's my point.
But what will make a Logia mythical? What's a mythical Logia?
Uh, so Logia would be you are the element, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, time you are, and not necessarily is that well. That's not necessarily element, but maybe you could pull it. I don't know
I mean,
how.
don't what's her name got the time fruit?
Who you gotta give me
Lady
names?
Toki,
So many fruits.
Lady Toki,
Uh,
Odin wife.
well then we can change the name. It don't have to be because just like we got like 8 different things about fire. It's you know what I'm saying. You can uh maybe something with Loki being the god of mischief. I'm really trying to break it down in my head. Loki being the god of mischief. One of his few powers is making clones of himself, magical clones of himself. Odin's eye is also all seeing. That was the thing that I was going into with him missing an eye. Uh, the supreme observation would be insane to have in him right now. Um, and what else is Loki capable of? Loki in Norse mythology studied a lot of different stuff. I should have wrote my nose down like I was doing. Uh, give me a second. There we go. All right, shape shifting, trickery. He's strong as heck, and he got magical abilities. Those is all his powers. That's me paraphrasing. Uh, but magical abilities include he's a powerful sorcerer who can astral project, hypnosis, molecular rearrangement, energy blast, levitation, conjuration, cryo kinesis, cryo kinesis, telekinesis, and teleportation, just on magical abilities. Uh, he's very smart, very cunning. Uh, and the thing that I feel like might get played into just because of the times we living in, him being a shapeshifter, he can change his sex and appearance at will. And also can turn into various different animals. And that could be something that uh we can say is a part of one of his powers or multiple powers as well.
Hmm.
Because we know that somebody not giant uh can have two devil fruits. You telling me a giant is being 3 or 4 times the size of a regular human can't have multiple, and this will be the first time we hear about it. And maybe that those chains are sea stone chains, which is why Luffy won't be able to break them.
Hmm. You talking that shit? Well, we got 2 weeks to see.
Yeah, because we on break. We got 2 week break right now, right? That means we're gonna be on episode 4 of Daima come next chapter. As well as full spoilers by then. I would not be surprised if we get an inkling of some spoilers come in the next week.
Yeah.
Uh is there any information from 11:30? Yeah, I yo, my arch rival won't need in.
Tell them next week we got them.
Uh, they do you think there's any like from the chapter? Is there any inkling of what you think to come from any other pieces of dialogue that we saw this chapter? Uh,
And only thing that's coming from this chapter is to me it sounds like Luffy gonna be the nigga who caused the most chaos, and he finna
do you
cause some shit.
do
He gonna cause some shit because when they get back to the Giants' plan was to come back there, show everybody who the real Sun God was with them being like them having Luffy. I think that since everybody had confirmed that Luffy and them should be at Elbaf or they'll be good, they'll be on Elbaf. We ain't got to worry about too much. But however, Luffy gonna be Luffy, and he gonna fuck some shit up because he don't sense nothing. Like I think like the immediate concerns and troubles is gonna be, oh, this nigga freed Loki. This
yeah,
nigga is the craziest nigga. Like we're getting told that he's the most strongest, most vile, whatever like this, because he killed his dad. And it's like they are saying he did these things. He did these things. We know in One Piece that he say see shit, that he say she say shit. It's all propaganda. It don't mean that it's true. So it's
right.
like whatever the story's passed down is always ain't what the story is actually told. We just found that out in that same chapter because it's like Dory and Brogy helped Straw Hat Luffy kill Vegapunk.
Right.
Whatever, dude. Saturday. I'm gonna send it to you Saturday. Make sure you hear Saturday. I'm create it right now and send it to you. And send me a picture so I can have so I can create a special guest flyer for you. But yeah, no. Back to what I was saying. Like I think that Thor is the nigga who really killed the whatchamacallit fruit because the fruit is legendary. However, it's legendary to cause bad things, which is called maybe it may be a thing of luck or whatever, or it might be something to like the sense of it causes like chaos everywhere he goes. Where he has the chaos fruit, so whatever he touches, shit just fucks up.
So some bad luck type of thing.
Yeah,
Uh, I like one of the things leading into the shape shifting is that Thor uses the fact that Loki can shape shift and everybody else knows it as a way to be the one who killed the father, and he just disguised himself and then was like, no, that was Loki shape shifting.
yeah,
Uh that got him, and that's who killed him because he when everybody saw that this person had on this and that.
yeah. Because I think that I think what's gonna happen opposite is I don't know if this is in the same mythology, but that lightning bird with the cute thing,
I know what you're talking about though. Not Let's see.
Quetzalcoatl,
How you spell that?
Quetzalcoatl.
Oh, Quetzva. I got you. Hold on. That's Aztec mythology. It's an ancient Mexican pantheon and is central to the Aztec mythology. It's a Mayan and creator god who is also the patron of rain, science, agriculture, and much more. His
Okay,
name means feathered serpent.
so it might be his brother, Zolotl or something like that. Because this is the Zolotl was the god of lightning, fire, and death.
Okay, so could that's the third? You think okay? Could we get an instance where that is the third brother, and maybe Haruden is more?
Like I think Haruden
Uh,
is a neutral. He he loved
but
both brothers.
yeah, so he would be more Thor. Like he may not, his name might not be Thor, or rather, it could be Thor Haruden Thor, da 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 da, whatever. He just got Thor in his name, or he just has he
I don't
maybe
think it.
switch Thor.
I don't think he anything. I think he the completely neutral person.
But that's what Thor is. He always loved, well, depending on which mythology, he loved his brother just as much as the trick, like his tricks and stuff. It was even thing. He didn't like hate his brother for stuff that he
Yeah,
did.
no, but I don't, and that's what I'm saying. I don't think he. I think it's gonna be another brother. It's somebody
Right,
that
but I'm
has to.
saying that fire and lightning and
Yeah, no.
that can't
So
possibly
it's two.
be
So it's two gods. This is what I'm saying. So it could be that he stole a legendary fruit from him. So uh, the Zolotto, they saying his it was also it's considered to be the god of twin diseases, deformity, and misfortune.
uh-huh.
If he's that, he's bringing nothing.
That was the first time though.
That's so fucking irritating. Stop burning shit. Anyway, so I'm saying it was they're two. They're considered twin gods. The
Right.
Quetzalcoatl is his Zolotto's brother. Zolotto, the one who got the lightning powers, which would be the akin to the Thor powers or whatever like that, but also to the diseases, deformities, and misfortune. Whereas the other guy, what is it? What was his powers? What were their powers? Come on, they just had it.
It's about someone needs saving.
Someone needs saving me. I need saving. So this dude was the god of wind and wind. What the fuck else was it? Wind. Damn. Damn, I was just on it.
Like at this point, anytime I hear win, I'm on agenda piece because I don't I don't want to hear nothing about no win, and it don't involve god dang on dragon at this point.
Talking about what's your crisis? Cause I just had the definition. So wind, merchants, crafts, knowledge, and learning. Oda can play a spin on that with the learning and knowledge. Whatever Thor says is true because he's a god of learning. He can control the way people learn, control the way people think, gain knowledge and shit like that. Which akin to the
Yeah, no,
trickery.
yeah, I'm with you. It goes to that. Yeah, I'm with you.
You know, I ain't tell Casey keep yapping. He ain't going nowhere.
Oh man, y'all funny.
He ain't getting pulled up from the D League. I'm gonna keep him in the D League.
D League don't even exist no more. I'm. This like I said, everything is just very. This I ask this every time we reach these points.
Mm-hmm.
Where we going next?
Shit.
What's after this? Because this is
Predictions, whatever we want to talk about before we close
I'm
up.
I'm talking about One Piece because we're meeting
Nah, them
like
niggas gonna have to fight some giants, G.
literal legends,
This
and
nigga, listen, Zoro finna fight a nigga who can pull that sword out. Sanji finna fight the nigga who got the stonewall kicks, the kicks of gods.
we go right back to a point we made a couple weeks ago. It's time to level up, boys.
Listen, time to level up. But we finna also to get a backstory.
I need it all.
And guess what's the backstory going? No, not even a backstory for Luffy or anybody else. It's gonna be a little kid that Thor saved from, not Thor, that Loki saved from Thor. That know the real Loki. Nobody listen to this kid because this little kid is just a little fucking ass kid.
Or let's bring your boy into it.
No,
Let's
I
bring your
know.
boy into it.
So no, listen. The story behind it is gonna be Loki, this bad character. He did this wrong. This nigga's a Fisher Tiger ass nigga who actually gonna do everything he can for everybody. The fact that he always bring misfortune wherever he goes, that's his problem. But he's actually really, really good. And when he does good, you know what I'm saying, things start to change around him. So he saved this little girl from Thor or whatever like that, or say if something happened, it's gonna involve food. Then Luffy gonna find that out. Damn. So you tried to get that little girl her food back, and your brother just smacked the food on the floor. Revolution.
Nah, okay, so yeah, but if we switch it up a little bit, this is when you get your. I'm gonna pander to the. This is Usopp's arc, people.
This shit not happening. Fuck,
I
dude. This
know.
not hit.
Listen. I ain't saying nothing about no power ups, no nothing like that. I'm saying strictly this boy gets saved. This boy, uh, because he was a liar in the village about other things. When he's trying to say no, Loki's a good person. Loki saved my life. Loki wouldn't do that. Don't nobody believe him. Because of that, it caters to Usopp. Usopp hears the story and, that sounds like what happened to me. So this Loki guy can't be that much of a bad guy, because of XYZ. And on top of the story, when Luffy finds out about the rice ball or the soup that got smacked on the ground, or the meat that got smacked on the ground, now you got two straw hats, and then you have two straw hats who now I'm with Loki. On top of maybe finally something happens in a fight. Well, I'm not saying Usopp gets a power up, but the bravery side that you spoke about, I believe last week or the week prior, we get a moment of him finally being brave and not being a pussycat trying to run away from something. Where even if he get earthed, he's standing there like, I'm not moving, not finna hit this kid. He get punched, ooh up, tear to eye, because my boy stood his ground and he tried to actually protect somebody for real. Uh, and then that could lead to whatever it lead to. But I feel like along the lines of that, even with I know something's gonna happen with Usopp just because even Oda is making jokes. Or even Oda been making jokes about the Usopp arc shit. So I know for a fact that it's misdirection. He's making jokes about it so people can be like, okay, it ain't gonna happen, but then then something happens with Usopp in this arc. It's almost a have to because of the fact that now Drogi and Brogy uh are getting blamed for something that they didn't do, and that's his boys. Hey, I don't care for it either, but at the same
I
time,
I ain't
I'm
even
at
saying
the
I ain't saying I don't care for it because if it happens, great. But the likelihood,
it's 50-50 for me.
that shit 60-40 for me.
Hey,
60, he not getting it.
that's still percentages that he ain't have before. I tell you that.
Maybe 65-35.
Still higher than what he had before.
That nigga ain't getting shit in that arc.
Like I said, I don't know what. I can't quite put my finger on it, but it's something coming when it come pause.
Something
Uh
coming.
when it come to Usopp.
Crazy, bro. Just like crazy. Do you hear yourself when you talk
Something
sometimes?
something is about to happen. All right.
That man in the chapter, I saw the chapter. Man scared of the wolves down below him, man.
All right,
Nigga acting like Donkey on Shrek for crossing the
that
bridge,
folks
G. I ain't gonna
that
lie.
folks that folks is still a regular human gang with no type of nothing.
Folk got
Uh
hit with a 4-ton bat across his fucking nose. That bitch broke, and he still was able to win. I'm not trying to hear that. He a regular
100
human ass shit.
still a regular human.
He's stronger than half the fodder in the world, G. So it's like, G, none of that regular human shit. Nigga, you spent 2 years time.
That's what we think.
No, but this is a 2-year time skip. We seen him work out.
Yeah, but what level do we really consider? Like, granted, I know what he was fighting in the on that island. I know what he was going through. But if you were at a level below dirt and you train,
Hey,
where does that put you?
hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. Ben Beckman, clubbing motherfuckers. He beat up like 17 motherfuckers with the
With the
back of a
back,
fucking shot. Come
back
on,
of the
bro. Like you don't have to be skilled or be a swordsman or have to have these martial arts skills. I'm not saying that. But to be strong enough with brute strength to knock fodder back and stop being scared, come on, bro. You can do that. That nigga's huff.
I agree. I've never not stated that he's anything but huff assery. I called him puss up. So
Yeah, he
this
hosts up.
this ain't no I'm just I want to believe that something happens from this. This can't be this can't be something that's like skipped over. We had this moment in the beginning of this. This nigga ain't no
He the
sniper.
sniper.
He got a slingshot. He ain't no sniper.
I'm a fucking kid, boy.
Oh, my mama. This nigga's Bart Simpson. That's it.
The Bart
That's
Simpson of
all he
One Piece is
is.
crazy.
But my thing goes into this. The moment of him getting called out by Luffy is a bigger deal than I like. We talked about it a lot here. It's a big deal. And it's a big deal because I feel like this is gonna come back into this that slingshot has literally not done anything to anybody since he got it. Uh he did more damage with it to Luffy than he did anybody. Um and that was him throwing hot sauce in his face. Uh that moment right there is gonna let Usopp know, hey, you got to step up to the point where I think we're going to get a point in the fight where Luffy's going to have opportunity to save him. He's not going to do it. he's gonna be like, man, stand 10 toes on your own. Like, not because I don't want to save you, but you got to. Like, I don't think Luffy's past kicking this nigga out. Like, you ain't you becoming a hindrance. Like, even though I can't even say that. Even though in battle sense, Chopper might not be the best or Nami might not be the best, they bring something to the crew. Navigator, Doctor. And also we saw Chopper go head to toe with Queen. We seen Nami stand 10 toes for Luffy. Like,
Brooke fought Big Mom, G. I need him to
And
stop
Brooke
being a.
fought Big Mom. Uh,
Come on,
uh,
bro.
Robin. I was burping.
That
Robin.
nigga. No, I'm talking about this nigga Usopp. He told Nami to stand down and not tell Shorty that Luffy was gonna be king of the pirates. That's some whole shit.
Not gonna stand for the slander. The slander is being stood on
Man,
business. I stand on business with it. Cause he a hoe. Usopp, Usopp, Usopp. He let Kobe pass him up by miles.
both
I'm
bitches.
sorry. Kilometers. Both of them hoes.
Both bitches. Both
But at
bitches.
least
Pink hair bitch, big nose bitch. Pink hair bitch got Conquer's hockey. Big nose bitch still playing with jumping jacks.
my man's Usopp weak. And it's the problem. It's everybody else is bringing something to this crew but him. He made just a
Yeah,
mouth to feed for Sanji. Like I said, if he become a some form of a secondary tactician for this squad, cool, 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 cool. But he don't want to. He don't want to do that. He just want to keep running
hey man,
from,
Casey,
and like you
it's
said,
it's
running from
it's hard.
bottom.
It's
If you watch the anime, you know what's up.
man. Go
Co,
see what
Co,
Kobe doing tonight. What is you talking about? Go watch the
Kobe
One Piece
did,
right now.
what Kobe
Conquers.
did last week was what? What?
The nigga got Conquer's hockey, boy.
He definitely got Congress hockey, and that pissed me off. As soon as I saw, I said, man, Oda didn't even have to say nothing. Kobe, man, Kobe got Conquerors hockey, bro. And Kobe did something. He basically fought a man who's an island.
He ain't trying to hear that shit.
Hey, it's an anime. I can't help you. Like you got Garp Sama saying Kobe the future of the Navy. Kobe the future.
Goddamn motherfucker. Whatchamacallits.
Kobe definitely, and I've seen the training. He's being heralded a hero. Folks is big enough. Like, if you capture Usopp, I think Shanks did say that. Yeah, Shanks did say he was the future too. That when you like, if you capture Usopp, like, yeah, Luffy and them gonna come just off the strength, and maybe even Yasop gonna want to slide off the strength of that who he is. But it ain't much to the rest of the. It ain't much to nobody else. Maybe the Giants. It ain't much to nobody else. It ain't that
Gee,
big a bait.
yeah. Ugh,
So
my
that's why it's
man.
like,
It's getting time. My fucking phone about to die. My shit on 10.
like I said, we gonna see after this 2 week break. We're gonna see what comes next.
And you better be ready Saturday too, nigga.
Uh,
Yeah, because that was after somebody told him to do something. He ain't pull up and do
yeah,
that shit.
yeah, nah. He just said, "Hey, shoot that." He couldn't even do it without a mask. He had to be somebody else to do it.
Yeah, come on, man. He did that like this nigga got told to do it. That nigga didn't say, hey, you know what? I'm gonna shoot the flag. That nigga was definitely having a crisis there, talking about I'm so fucking weak. After he got beat up by Jabra, and then Sanji had to remind him, like, nigga, it's things that you can do that other people can't do. Get your shit together.
Hey, I can't wait for the rest of this. I hope we get some form of redemption.
I'm tired of niggas capping for fucking Usopp. Usopp needs to get his shit together. Get a devil fruit or something. Armin and Hockey. Boss up.
I don't want nobody on the rest of this crew. Nobody else to have a devil fruit. Except whoever else.
No, I'm saying if you got Vegapunk on your team now, your inanimate object can eat a fruit because Vegapunk knows how to transfer that shit to different things like that.
Facts.
Give it something where it's like a weapon fruit or something that makes it like a attack that's potent attack. You just a hub bitch.
Okay. Real quick, and I know we gotta go real quick. The idea, boom. You seen Hunter x Hunter, correct?
Yeah.
You seen all of it.
Yeah.
All right. What if Usopp can get something similar to what Kite's ability was like? Well, it's more so it can transform into what he needs, but it's just limited to his own imagination. So I need a bazooka, a silencer bazooka. Like I'm just making something up. But I'm talking in terms of that goes into what the Vegapunk thing. Vegapunk being able to figure that out and how to that could just be some technology that Vegapunk already had. You know what I'm saying? Or have just a plethora of weapons he able to deploy because of Vegapunk. It'd be similar to what he already got with the slingshot and the different ammo, but it's actual weapons that I like. I know it sound cold, and you don't want Usopp to have nothing good. But in order for him
it's not even that though, because I think that if he had Armin and Hockey, he can infuse his bullets or whatever he's shooting with that. Like that's no problem.
That's next level shit we talking about though.
But that's where he needs to be at. Like that was basic observation. No, not basic observation, but that was basic Armin and Hockey training for Zoro. That's the basics. Imbuing
we're talking about imbuing a weapon that he was holding, not imbuing the ammo that's in the weapon. And so when he
got that.
That's tough.
Gee,
that is something. That is something that we were talking about. Doing.
No, okay. Go back to go search up on YouTube anime. This nigga Batman in the beginning of Wano was shooting hockey infused arrows.
Who?
Batman, a fucking gifter.
I gotta go watch it, and if that's the case, then
yeah, dude, it's possible.
Yeah, he could do it. I'm fine with that too. I just think that'll be an ass pull for him to randomly get Armin Hockey when we've only seen observation. But
no, but the thing about it is it's your will. If he stops being a bitch, he can get that will.
Hey, you're not wrong.
Oh man, yeah. Let me get back to dad duties. I've been on too long.
It's been a great one. Y'all.
Case, send me that fucking picture, man. Send me that fucking picture so I can make your ass. So I can. Yes, he got to be a bitch. I hate him.
He's off. He weak. Y'all.
But Casey, send me that picture so you can log on.
It's been a good one. See y'all next week. Same time, same place. Monster Trio. JB the Pilot. Big Spencer 9. Expect more content from JB. Expect more content from me tonight. I am finna be uploading some Overwatch 2 clips that I just clipped last night because the boy was on one. Y'all do y'all thing. Peace, love, hair grease.
See y'all in the next one. JB the Pilot, Big Spence, we out.